Next are, the Greenlands.
The name sounds pretty promising.
Yes, they are indeed virtual grasslands, designed to be a paradise, but the problem is, who lives there? Since they have existed, there has been a great deal of interest in buying them by the metaverse community. They have been divided into building plots and creator had to take precautions. He introduced flying angels and demons in order to defend them from squatters.
Oh, angels and demons fluttering together, defending the value of the land? This is the perfect image of crypto-ecumenism.
You probably know more than me about that.
Don't you know anything about crypto-ecumenism? With all the propaganda that the creator has done, it's the syncretism between Christian values and the values of the crypto context.
It's just that I don't read anything anymore since I only get news of what I am already interested in. So I have only confused ideas about this new ecumenism.
Oh, I believe they are the right ones, because in the end, this mix is determined basically by the ambiguity of what the term value means. Moreover, originally, both communities, the Christian and the crypto chain users, had to hide from institutions, no more sensible affinities.
But this thought does not also contain a creator's implicit reference to the corruption of the church in the real world?
It may be, but it seems to me, that such a mixture is just another indicator of the distortion or total loss of meaning, that real-world symbols have in the metaverse.
Sometimes I think that the creator wants to delude us that the real world is much better than this world. In any case, things in the Greenlands are actually even more twisted. A large community of hippies has also settled here, intent on liberating the place from what they call plutocratic power.
Yes, I agree with that.
Make no mistake, in the end these hippies are worse than the people who are buying the plots to speculate. They are no longer the flower children of the Vietnam War. They use now really weird weapons, based on their traditional symbol. Their slogans now praise the exploitation of war rather than universal love. I'm sure they melted their brains by going through the electromagnetic fields of electric trees, as I told you.
Okay, so we have another shitty place with an uplifting name.
Yes, and it is precisely because of the total mess of these lands, that the creator made them, Gato avatars. I remember when he introduced the first one to the community, with this twist. Gato, there are those who are still waiting for him and those who have met him but, couldn't tell, become the only deus ex machina of the metaverse.
I recognize that the creator had the wit to use the name of a character from the theater of the absurd.
Yes, but the player who bought the expensive NFT of the Gato, must not have fully appreciated this spirit, in the end. In fact, the creator realizing that he had created a character who would unbalance the metaverse too much, and knowing that could still milk the community in this respect, introduced the Gato variants, contaminating even this vaunted single entity of worship with a vein of polytheism.
I see. What does a Gato look like?
There is no way of knowing for sure. To understand this, imagine the delusion of omnipotence of a player impersonating a Gato. He tends to kill everyone who sees him, in order to maintain the mystery surrounding him. But there are those who speak of an eye of providence with robotic tumors, although this sounds like a madman's tale.
Well, that would be just another one in here. If we ever survive the Gatos, what awaits us?
You need to know that on the borders of the different lands, it is easy to come across the Stompers. They spit fireballs, and owe their name to their war dance, in which they stomp hard their feet on the snowman's land, to claim ownership.
They are not so original. The Maoris also have something similar in the real world.
Yes, and wayward children too. In particular, on the edge of the Greenlands lives a winged stomper, a perfect example of a borderline personality. His wings keep him suspended from the ground, but he does not give up his ritual.
That's weird.
It's grotesque, but at the same time extremely dangerous.
Okay, let's say he does not stomp on our feet. Where do we go from here?